Got to climb. That's it at 76?
Yep.
And then how do you finish that maneuver?
Level off at 6,200. You just go into a climb. We always go into a climb.
Let the airspeed build back up. That's where you really got to watch the trim.
Yep.
Because it's trimmed so far up. When you just got to pick a cloud when you're doing that.
Yeah, some days you don't have a cloud. Then you have to use your peripheral. You have to look down
look
here.
over here.
Yep, exactly.
Pick something on the ground.
Yep. All right, let's set up for some slow flight, dirty, and then we'll do a power off stall from there. Now, where are we?
We're right over Palatka. Where's the airport?
Oh,
Airport's got to be.
I see it over
right there.
Yep. Check our MFD. What do we got?
Got some people down below us.
What about this thing?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's a restricted area.
Yep.
So I'm going to head back over this way.
Okay. I had a CFI candidate, and he's in the simulator, and they're doing maneuvers, and then he busted Orlando's Bravo. So, I mean, you got to keep your scan in here, especially when you're doing maneuvers. And I thought he was going to get a job with us, and that was a failing factor. I don't know where he went. Just, we are so much airspace around here. It just scares the hell out of me. That's why I take notice.
Phoenix 266.
We got somebody 300 feet below us over here.
City Tower, Lear. We're good.
Other side of the river. Got 1,000 feet below us, right over the river.
You know what? Everybody's coming here.
Because it's
probably
clear.
From Jackson. You know, not only do you get St. Augustine, but you're getting Jack's Craig comes down here. That ATP, I'm sure a bunch of them, but that's what they are.
All right.
All right. It should be pretty clear. Got the guy way below us, no factor.
All right, so we're doing slow flight, dirty.
Yep. So pick an altitude there. You can pick 57 or 50, 5,800.
58.
Yep.
Notch your flaps. Get back up to 58. There we go.
Yep, look outside. Make the changes on the pitch outside. Remember, that's old news. And then why don't you bug that heading?
Bug the heading, okay.
Yep. Oh, you can go more flaps. And the nose is going to want to come up, so we just push it down. Keep it at 58, whatever it takes. This is our big deal, is the altitude. So maybe we have a little too much power in here.
But we still got another notch of flaps too to
Let's go with that. Then it's going to probably balloon up. That one doesn't balloon as much, the last one. Did you see that?
266, runway 11, clear for option.
Let's try to maintain that heading.
Clear for the option 11, Blue Phoenix 266.
descending a little bit, so we pitch up, trim it.
Add a little power.
Yeah.
We're trying to stall here.
We're trying to hit the stall horn.
I thought we were just going to go 60 again, but.
Well, no, it's different with flaps. So it's going to be different speed. There we go. 45
so
at the bottom. So we're going to go about 50.
50 right there.
Now monitor your vertical speed.
Yep, I need to get back up.
And you need power. Now we're dirty. It takes a lot more power to do this one.
And some right rudder.
Yep.
Right, to stay on my heading.
A lot's going on at once. If we concentrate on one thing like the airspeed, we could lose,
you lose the
200
something else. Yeah.
So you got to. What I really look at is that altitude. That's your bust. That's what you got to do is maintain that altitude.
Gonna need more power.
More power. This is what we want to do. Need more power to get back up there. Now you're there, anticipate, I start pulling that power out. Because you're going to go climb right through it.
I got to get back to 50 too.
Well, that's going to
I'm
happen.
going too fast now.
Yep.
As you let the nose down.
Yep, you're still climbing, so you need to reduce more power. It's going to be in the ear. That's getting better. All right, let's do a turn all the way back to 130.
To the right or the left?
To the right. Your VSI is showing black. That's what we're looking for. Your speed looks good.
Stop.
Just lower the nose slightly, and that's it. Now we see a little bit of a climb there, so I just pull a little more power back.
Tower Blue Phoenix 266, we'll make a left here at Echo, we'll head back to the right.
Phoenix 266, left on Echo Golf, Alpha 1 to the right.
Left Echo Golf, Alpha 1 to the right, Blue Phoenix 266.
Do you see your crab? It's showing your little airplane like that. Right now, very good. You're trying to get back to 5,800. So now you notice that we got a little bit of a descent in there, which is good. Right when you get there, because it's so slow, I just bump it up a tiny bit. There you go.
600 feet below. Now it's 200 feet. Where's this guy? See this guy right here? Over there.
10 o'clock.
Make a right turn.
Less than 1 mile.
Oh, I got him. He's down there diving now.
Okay.
Black.
What is he?
Oh. Gonna be behind the wing now. I lost him.
I think it was an aerobatic plane.
Same altitude. Less than 1 mile.
Where's that guy come from?
That's a ghost.
That was us?
Yeah.
I don't know where that's the guy there.
Right. Okay, let's make a left turn to 09, or let's go, yeah, 0090.
Gonna have to add just a little bit of
Yep,
power.
there you go. And then about 10, bro. Now, outside, right rudder, very little aileron. There you go. I noticed on those turns we've been over aileroning it. That's
Yeah.
why the rudder's going like, whoa, you're way off.
Yeah.
You know, just use the rudder more. All right, let's go to due south again. All right, go 20 degrees of bank.
Traffic, 9 o'clock, low, 1 mile.
Now, a little left rudder. Roll out. Go. See, that's
Going too
working much
fast.
better, isn't it?
Yep. Yep.
Let's do one more left and one more right, and we'll set up for the power off stall.
90.
Traffic, 5 o'clock, low, less than 1 mile.
Right rudder, right rudder. See, that looked so much better.
Going back to south.
Yep. We won't need, our airspeed looks good, so we shouldn't need right rudder. Looking outside, everything's good. 10 note now, left rudder. See, you're not hardly using any
You
aileron.
just let up on the rudder
Yes.
on right
Let's
turn.
do 2 more, because those are looking so much better. Going into the east. A little right rudder. Very little aileron. Very good.
Back south.
Yep. Try to keep that 20 degrees in there. Right now, you roll out. Yep. Yeah, once you get established there, try to keep that.
Yep.
All right. What did we learn there again?
Rudder. Steer with your feet.
You know, now that I looked at it, it's like when you're rolling out of some of those, we would go like this.
Right.
You know, I mean, you're putting that in. I said, like, wow, look at that's because we're rolling into way too steep. And then when you're just there, I noticed you just have about this much aileron.
Yeah, it's not much at all.
It isn't, you know, it's more.
And some of it, once you get there, it's
We'll do
like
2
there's
more.
no aileron.
Yeah.
Once you get there.
Yep. Let's do one more set, east and then south. I want to get us pointed in that direction.
East. We're going way too fast.
And then just pitch that nose up because we're a little low too. Trade altitude for airspeed. So. Now I start pushing with the rudder, looking outside, just leveling the dash. and you're 3 degrees off. Perfect. Then keep the dash level. Yep. Now we might need a little more power because we did lose a little altitude there, but we didn't bust. There you go. Get that 20 in there. Yep. See, now you got it configured. I just feel the airplane coming around. And then right now, I start to just ease that rudder. There we
The
go.
ailerons never changed.
Yeah.
Because once you got it set, your ailerons are neutral.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude, we don't need, next to the...
That's probably the same thing on the steep turn.
Yes. Once you have it set, they're neutral. You're right. There's a little bit of, in that steep turn, you have a little bit in because of the overbanking tendency.
Yeah.
But once you locked it in there, you're locked in. All right, let's do a power off stall.
Power off stall.
So remember, we want to get configured. You can just push the nose over. And then we'll get to what's our airspeed we're looking for?
For what?
For an approach to a landing.
Oh, 60.
Okay, 60 or 65, 70. Isn't it 70?
Oh, 70 for,
Okay,
yep, final.
So now when we get near 70, we're going to go to 15 inches.
1500.
1500, yep.
Let me trim it for 70.
Yeah. There we go. Then we just pull that. Yeah, you come back about 1500 RPM. Because that's what you're going to, we're going to have like a 400 or 500 foot per minute descent. Push your nose down just a little more. Shoot for that 70 or, there we go. And then we're just going to try to hold altitude.
We've got flaps.
That's what we want. Okay. Now we're just going to pull the power back. We're going to hold 5,500. And we're going to, you can do this with the little bank to the left or right. Turning.
Stall,
Okay.
stall,
Buffet,
stall,
recover.
stall,
Right away when you get that buffet. Recover. Pitch it over slightly and then above the horizon. No, don't start up. There we go. Get a notch out.
Once we get a climb established.
Yep. Obtain VX or VY, another notch.
Up.
Yep.
Oh, we gotta go like 76 or something. There we go.
Still positive rate, yep.
Get rid of the last one.
Piper just doesn't do a good job with all their numbers.
No, they
They
don't.
don't give you, the Cessna tells you you should go to 56 clear an obstacle, then 62 VX, and then if you want VY, 76. But they're pretty explicit in how it should be done.
Uh-huh. All right, I'm getting tired.
We're heading in the right direction. That's why I pulled us this way. All right, let's find a hole. I'd say right over there.
That hole?
No. Let's go this way. I want to go line up with 1-1. We're going to get on the west side.
Oh, okay.
So, we just started descent and get down through, it looks like right over those clouds. Or see that little gap there? We're doing something different today. You setting up 1-1?
Yep.
Okay, let's do this here. Get your procedure.
That's what I normally, when I was over here the other day,
Yeah.
I came into this practice area,
Right.
well past that tower.
Yep.
And just lined up and told
Yep.
them I was due west.
All right, that's what we're going to do now. Hit your
All right.
procedure button.
Procedure. Oh, right here.
PROC.
Okay.
Enter. RNAV 11. Alright, put enter. And we're going to start at MEGP. So scroll down and
Yep.
hit enter. No,
And
no,
what?
just put enter. A course reversal would be we'd do a low,
Oh,
be an instrument procedure.
okay.
Minimums. I'll find those for us. Let's turn our autopilot on.
Autopilot. Okay.
And
It's gonna head us where?
just heading for now.
So heading.
Yep.
Okay.
And then let's do, we're going to just vector around these clouds. Or I tell you what, we got a nice hole right up here. See that? Go about 10 degrees to the left. We're going to slide over those clouds and then descend through. So let's start a flight level change. Let's go vertical speed.
Vertical speed.
Yep. Let's go 500. That's good there. Yep. Let's pull our power back just a little.
Oh yeah, we got our airspeeds gaining.
Yep.
Get some water. Excuse me.
Uh-huh. We're going to go, here we go, minimums. Turn it to barrow there, and then click it one over. That big knob, there you go. Go 420. That's how low we would go, and then hit enter. Let's go to activate. We'll scroll this over one more.
Yep.
And hit enter. Boom. Okay, we're going to hold this heading because when we get through here, then we're going to descend and then go to this MEGP and then fly this approach. And we're going to let it fly us. Let the autopilot fly it.
Since we've started our descent, should we go ahead and
Get the ATIS and everything, yes.
check all our pre-landing checklist?
Pre-landing checklist.
Seat belts are good, doors latched, brakes good, fuel pump is on. We're not on the fullest tank. We need to switch to the right.
Okay.
We are on the right tank. Okay. Lights, mixture's rich. The AC is on. Wants us off, but we're going to leave it on because it's hot today. Alright.
All right, let's turn 10 degrees to the right. Just avoid this cloud. And let's pick up the ATIS.
Runway 11. Use caution bird activity, all cars on Sprague Airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie. Flight gain time information, Charlie. Time 145.
Is it getting ready to change?
180 at 11. Visibility 10. Sky conditions.
Yeah, or maybe did. Let's see what he says.
2.19. Altimeter 3024. Expect visual approach. Runway 11. Use caution bird activity, all cars on Sprague Airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie. Flight gain time information, Charlie. Time 1450 Zulu. Wind 180
Yep, it's 145, so. Oh no, it's a fresh one.
Temperature
Yep.
2.19. Altimeter 3024. Expect visual approach. Runway 11. Use
What was my wind?
Sprague Airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Charlie. Flight Canadian Tower Formation Charlie, time 1450 Zulu, wind 180 at 11, visibility
180 at 11.
temperature 26, dew point 19, altimeter 3024, expect
And we got Charlie.
11. Use caution bird activity, all coordinates Flagler Airport, advise on initial contact.
We got Flagler Tower there.
All right.
Look, it's clear over here.
Yeah.
Hey, there's my practice area.
Yeah. There's
Oh, man.
Paletka.
Huh.
Let's go down to 2,000 feet. I'm sorry. Megp 2,300.
2300.
Yep. Now this is what's on the approach, just to show you what I'm doing here. We're going to come here and hit this Megp. There's a circle there for hold, and that's this. Well, we're going to go straight in, and we'll tell them we're doing the RNAV. And we should hit that between 2,300 and 6,000. We want to go over this one at 1,800. Oops, we didn't see that, did we?
No. So, how do I tell it to stop at 2300?
You got it in there. It should be, when we get near there, it should be,
It'll capture it or not?
yeah.
Because right now it's on vertical speed, 500 feet per minute.
Let's see if we put vertical speed and altitude. Nope.
Vertical speed back down.
Yeah.
Vertical speed down to 500. How does
Well, it's
it?
flashing 2,300. It should capture.
Yeah. Okay. Heading. Where's
Bingo. Yep. It'll capture.
Oh
right,
yeah.
Now, yep.
Yep.
RPM looks good. Should be good about 2,300 RPM. We'll slow it.
Yeah.
Now let's do this. Hit direct, enter,
Direct.
enter.
Enter. Activate.
Yeah, and then we're going to hit nav.
Nav. We're still 7.5 miles from Magpie.
Right. So we'll call them after we pass. Lady is 3-6. So right there, I'm just adding it up to the runway. We got 2, 5, 4, 6, 4. So 5, 4, and 6. We're 11 miles out at Magpie.
Are we 500 feet below that?
Roughly.
Probably add a little more power. Getting slow. That bumps back there. Drop our throttle. Oh, so now I've got this over here. This is new.
That's a glide path.
Okay.
So that's got to take the glide path.
Flagler, Charlie Golf Sierra, Whiskey Lima.
Charlie Golf, Whiskey Lima, Flagler Tower.
Flagler Tower, just giving you a position report. We're Robinson R66, just over the shoreline, just outside of your Delta 1500 north.
Roger, altimeter 3024 and frequency change proof.
024, Sierra Whiskey Lima.
What was it? Yep, you got it, 3024. I'll range this out a little bit.
Got Charlie.
So now I would brief this approach. We're going to pass Magpie, descend to 1800 till we pass Leybe. Then we can come down to 700 at this Phoenix, and then